Picture Gollum and Lord of the Rings or the America's Cup yachting graphics. They're two examples of New Zealand's 3D graphics leading the world, and that's the market a business group is targeting to create a billion-dollar industry. Graphics so realistic and practical that one day they'll replace the dodgy instructions that come with kit sets, for example. Here's Simon Shepherd.
It's a beautiful sight, created in New Zealand. The $25 million super yacht Bristolian. Commissioned by a wealthy Brit, it was built in a shed in West Auckland, where another 3 are under construction. And it's where 3D graphics, or 3D visualisation, are playing an increasingly important role in the design process.
We really were sort of covering new ground with this is a project where we've had no consultation with the owner at all. We've had a project manager, and to the extent where we've never actually communicated with the owner other than by the images.
And definitely if we can show it as it actually will be in real life.
The people who did communicate were Urban Voyage, the graphic designers whose modelling was so realistic it was hard to tell from the finished product. This is a graphic and this is a photo. Graphic, photo, which is all very pretty, but so what?
Okay, they love it. I mean, from an owner's perspective, it's fantastic. They can see exactly what they're going to get, how it's going to look. They just can't believe they can see something like this.
And the owner can log in, see these pictures wherever they are, and suggest changes.
That's really another value of 3D visualization, is the ability to collaborate over big distances. And one of the things that New Zealand has in abundance is a big distance between itself and its customers and potentially its suppliers.
The push for a 3D industry was a spin-off from a deal between the Kiwi graphics company Right Hemisphere and the government. The company got an $8 million loan to stay in New Zealand. In return, it set up NextSpace, a graphics incubator with the aim of creating a billion-dollar industry in 10 years. Do you think it's achievable?
I do. We're over 10 years. I think that's a pretty significant amount of time. And if you look at the types of savings, the millions and millions of dollars of savings already realised with this technology, I think that's an achievable goal.
This is what he's talking about, savings in blue-collar industries like New Zealand Steel. This is a fly-through one of its massive steel mills, done so maintenance engineers can visualise the parts inside and then create an easy-to-understand maintenance schedule.
The real difficulty is that a lot of the photographs would be of external componentry, and in a plant environment you just can't walk into the middle of something and turn it off and pull it apart and take pictures. It's just not doable.
The point is that, as humans, we understand the visual image so much quicker.
If you just looked at getting someone to sit down and read through a manual on how to put your new barbecue together, or if you played a DVD, for instance, I would almost guarantee the guy watching the DVD is going to have that thing put together a lot quicker than the guy reading the manual.
Which brings us to the next stage. The manuals of the future may be a 3D tutorial like this one on how to install a window. And what's more, the technology now exists to make this easily accessible. It used to be that if you're going to use 3D graphics, you needed banks and banks of supercomputers. And of course, you probably still do if you're going to do such realistic images like the ones that Hollywood does. But now I don't need a supercomputer because I can get the latest 3D image of my super yacht, perhaps the plumbing in my house, delivered straight to my inbox where I can load it up and view it from every possible angle. It will take a while for this new technology to filter down to everyday use. So for the moment, New Zealand's 3D industry is focusing on the big dollars, wherever they are in the world.